I came to the University of Maine in 2011, and the reason I came to UMaine is that I work in biology education research. And UMaine was the one place where I interviewed where I felt like both the biology faculty and the education faculty were really interested in what I did and super excited to collaborate.
Michelle has totally dedicated herself to improving education. And she's done so not just at UMaine, but at a national and even an international level. And in her classroom, she really is superb at connecting with students and with advancing their understanding, letting them grow as students.
One of the most important things to me when it comes to teaching is that I get to know the students personally. So even though I often teach classes that have more than 150 students, I try to learn the students' names and something about each one of them so that we can make that personal connection. And I think these personal connections are really important because learning can be hard and stressful, and they need to know that they have a connection with me and can trust me as we go through the learning process together.
She uses active learning methods, and she creates a very inviting and collaborative classroom, and her students respond with great enthusiasm. So many of them write on their evaluations, "She is the best professor I've ever had."
I also teach a really active course, so I expect my students to come to class with their minds on, ready to solve problems, talk about ideas with their neighbor, and answer novel questions. So often there's a lot of noise in my class because students are working together to learn a little bit of information and then immediately apply that to a new scenario.
And I can very nicely add a comment that summarizes some of the influence she has from a student who wrote, "More than just an instructor, this is a woman who clearly loves every second of what she does. I feel lucky to be in her class." And this is the tip of the iceberg.
I spend a lot of time assessing my students' learning. So I look at what they know on the first day of class and then several points throughout the semester. And one of the things I greatly enjoy is seeing how they grow. So comparing what it looked like on day one, in the middle of the semester, and at the end. And it's just been fantastic to see their growth.
If I had just one word to describe Michelle, I would say she's a dynamo. If I could have two words, I would say she's a joyful dynamo.
UMaine has made a big difference in my professional life. One of the great things about being at UMaine is the collaborative nature of the way faculty across campus will work with each other on issues of teaching. So I've worked with multiple groups of faculty where we've measured things that are difficult for students. We've worked together to develop activities or assessments to help them learn, and then we've measured to see how their outcome changes based on what we do.
The difference Michelle has made, I think, that is so profound is that she has made us all more deeply aware of what active learning is and how important it is for education. And a researcher in her field has stated this very nicely when he wrote, "Michelle's work provides the hammer and nails to seal the coffin lid on ineffective teaching approaches in STEM classes."
So this award means so much to me. I think of myself as a teacher first, and it just means a lot that I've been recognized by my colleagues and the students. It's really special. You know, some of my happiest moments are when I'm in front of a class. I love teaching large enrollment classes. I love the energy in the room and watching students grow and change right before my eyes. So it's just a really important award for me.